guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ray Elise with another video for you. So I wanted to make sure that I got some content out for you guys this week. I have been really busy because I did start orientating for my very first nursing job. So look for some videos on that to come. I accepted a position at my hospital as a OB nurse, so I will be covering labor and delivery, antepartum, postpartum, and OR. So I'm really excited for all the content that I'll be able to push out about that. But I am busy, so this video is going to just be quick. But I thought, hey, you know what? Why not share something that's important to me? And that is what is in my nursing bag. So there's a couple things that I personally think are super important to know when you're getting ready to start a new job in the hospital, whether it's a nurse or a CNA or a tech, because I was the equivalent of a CNA at a psych hospital for 2 years while I was in nursing school. And that was always something like, what do I take? So I wanted to actually grab my bag before I go in tomorrow and show you guys what I have in here. So I'm sure it's a hodgepodge, but it's stuff I find important. The first thing, of course, is my cell phone, because I'm going to need that. Even though you're not going to be using your cell phone per se on the units, you know, HIPAA, we're not allowed to do that. I still always have it with me. It's normally either in my pocket or in my bag. And with that being said, I always have a charger as well. In case it goes dead, then I can charge it during my break. I also like to get on it during my break and like check all my messages. Sometimes I watch Netflix or YouTube, just to kind of decompress and relax. So that's the first things I have in my bag. I like to eat a lot, so I always have some type of snacks. So I have some popcorn and some chips. Sometimes I'll have like string cheese or like a granola bar, which is not very often. I prefer the junk food, but that's always in there. I have my hand and foot cream from Soap of Glory, because if you know you're in the hospital, you are always washing your hands, and I cannot stand dry hands or being ashy. So I always have some kind of moisturizer in my bag to just get my hands where they need to be. That's gotta happen. I have a toothbrush. Excuse the little baggie, but this is how I keep it. I don't like those containers because I feel like bacteria just gets in those containers, and I don't have time to be boiling anything, so I just switch this baggie out like after each shift. But I like to brush my teeth, especially after I have my coffee, because, well, with COVID you just need to have your teeth brushed anyway, but with COVID you're smelling your own breath. That's one thing. But when you're not in a COVID situation, I don't want patients to smell my coffee breath. So I try to always brush my teeth throughout my shift. Normally after I eat something, I brush. I have a bag here. This is actually filled with my pins. So anyone who knows medical people, we love our pins. We always have 1,000 pins. I prefer these ones that have different colors so that I can like make updates to things, but I also have some that are finer print, like a 0.38, so I like writing in those too. So I like to always have backup pins, because one thing you'll learn if you're getting into the hospital, your pins will walk away. People, and it's not like always other nurses. A lot of nurses actually hoard their pins so you won't get it. But it'll be other people at the hospital, whether it's like the dietary department or the residents. They just go. So I have like a whole case here, so if a pin goes missing, I can grab another one. I have a larger notebook so that I can take notes on things that need to be remembered by myself. Sometimes if I get a disease process that I'm not familiar with and I want to go back and research that, then I'll grab this and take some notes. With that being said, I also have a smaller one here so that I can just jot down quick things that I'm told. So I have a couple little notebooks in there. I have an extra mask because that's super important right now. We need them. So I just keep a couple in my bag. Tylenol and Benadryl. So this is actually my Benadryl because I do have allergies, but I don't currently have an EpiPen. But I have some Tylenol in there too. That's just good for any medical needs, like if you get a headache or you spike a fever, which hopefully you don't, or you have an allergic reaction to something in your cafeteria, then you get that. let's see what else I have in here. I have a Crystal Light juice packet so that if my water starts feeling blah, I can spice it up. So that's just like something like after lunch, if I feel like I don't really want water, I want more of a juice. It's like sugar free and they're super healthy for you. With that being said, the one item I have on my desk but normally is in my bag is my water bottle. I do have a hydro flask, however, that tends to actually keep my water a little too cold, and I prefer room temperature water. So this is awesome. Mine is for night shifts because that's what I normally work. And it actually has the times there so I can make sure to refill and drink all the water that I need to be drinking during my shift. So that's always in my bag as well. I have a folder here that has just some paperwork that I need to have during my orientating days, so that's in my lunch bag as well. My badge is also in here, so I can throw it on myself but not forget it in the car. And let's see, I have some feminine products because you just never know when Mother Nature might say, hey, you know, it's my time. In my front little zipper, I'll go through it quick. I crocheted myself the little, I don't even know what these are called, but for the back of the mask, just to save your head. I have a pair of contacts in case I need to switch out or something happens with my glasses. And then just a few other things in here. I have these little, what are these, ear wicks to clean my ears because it never fails my ears start itching at work and I don't like them to be itchy. I have some bobby pins, black girl problems, well actually anyone problems, let's not say black girl. If you need to pin your hair up, these are like a lifesaver when you're at the hospital, especially because right now we have to have our hair pinned up. Headphones for my break time so I can put those in my phone and listen to some music. And I have a different type of film product because why not? I have some random band-aids in here because paper cuts are serious, so you know you don't want those. And I think the only other thing I have in here is my anti-acid because again, lunchtime, your cafeteria food, or if you run and grab something, or if you guys order in, you might need something to help with that acid reflux. The only other thing I keep in here is actually an additional bag. These are like my driver's license, my credit cards, and sometimes I will actually wear this inside of my scrub so it's on me instead of leaving it in my bag. But if you're able to lock your bag up, then you can just leave it in there too. A lot of times I go to the store after work, so I will put that on instead of carrying my whole lunchbox. So that was a quick video, but I wanted to get it on here for you, and that's pretty much everything I'm taking with me to work. Of course, it changes out occasionally depending on what I might need. There's some times where I might squeeze in my day planner as well, like when it's time to do scheduling, so I can update my schedule, so that can fit in there as well. As a matter of fact, I might actually do a video about how I organize myself and what my planner looks like, because that's important. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed because there will be more to come, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. If there's certain things you have questions about, I'd love to do a video on it. Thanks guys.